Welcome to Cory's Stories. Are you ready to meditate with Cory?
Hi, my friend. I wanted to just jump in for a quick minute just before you listen to your story and say, if you love Heidi and Cherry and you love Tucker and Leo and you think you would like to be in one of their clubs, go to the link below my video and you can join the Cat Club or the Tucker and Leo Club, or you can join both the clubs called Raining Cats and Dogs. It's a club where you get 3 or 5 or 2 exclusive stories every month that are sent to you, and you get to have your name mentioned in those stories. If that's something that you want, then talk to your guardians, your mom, your dad, your auntie, your grandma, whoever it is that helps to take care of you, and ask them if you can join the cat club or the dog club. Okay, enjoy my story. I love you so much. Bye. Bye.
Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Climb up into your bed and get super comfortable. Make sure that everything is just right in your room. The light is just right. You're wearing your cozy, comfy pajamas. And all is well in the world so that you can relax your body and let go of your busy, busy day. Stephany was sat at her dresser in her bedroom. She was angry. She didn't know why she was angry. She just felt really angry. She was irritated and grumpy and angry. She opened up her jewelry box and put on one of her magical earrings. And then she put the other one on. She started to feel the tingles in her body. That familiar feeling that she always gets. As if the magic was starting to happen from her magical earrings. The tingles got stronger and stronger. They started to vibrate throughout her whole body until her nose started to itch and twitch, and she felt like she was going to sneeze. Stephany reached up and rubbed the end of her nose. And just like that, in her mind, using her inner sight, she could see the veil between this world and Moonbow Forest once again. The curtain that separated the two worlds was shimmering. It was transparent, letting light in slightly. Stephany could see shadows and shapes on the other side of the veil, but that was about it. She reached up with her left hand and pulled the curtain to one side and stepped into the other world. She stepped into Moonbow Forest. This time, Luna was right there waiting for her, as if she knew she was coming. Luna smiled and said, "Hello, Stephany." Stephany smiled at Luna. Luna said, "Oh, it's that bad, is it?" Stephany smiled again and said, "Yes, I'm not feeling very happy. I'm a bit grumpy and a bit angry, and I don't know why. But hello." Luna said, "I could sense it before you even got here. I have just the thing for you. It's actually perfect that you're a bit grumpy. We're in need of some help." Luna leant forward and bent down her front legs, indicating that it was time for Stephany to climb on her back. They needed to go somewhere very special in Moonbow Forest. Stephany didn't ask any questions. She wasn't really feeling like it. She climbed onto Luna's back, wrapped one of her hands in Luna's silver mane, and held on tight. Within a few seconds, Luna was up and flying in the sky. Today, she was flying very, very high. She wasn't close to ground. She was just going up and up and up, getting higher and higher and higher, as if she was intentionally flying up to the clouds. Luna was flying in the direction of some very interesting looking clouds. They didn't look like ordinary clouds. They weren't white and fluffy. The clouds that she was flying towards looked like giant grapes. There were green ones, purple ones, red ones. They looked like bunches of grapes, hanging there in the sky as if they were supposed to be clouds. Stephany leaned forward and said, "Are they clouds?" Luna said, "Kind of. You'll see." They got closer and closer to the grape-looking clouds. When they got there, Luna said, "You can get off and you can stand on these clouds. They're very interesting clouds." Right where Luna dropped Stephany off, there was a pair of rubber boots, as if they were already placed there, Stephany's size and all, waiting for her, as if Luna knew exactly what Stephany needed and where they were going today. Stephany said, "Are these for me?" pointing to the rubber boots. They looked like Wellington boots, like rain boots when you play in the rain. Luna said, "Yep, they're for you." Stephany said, "Should I put them on?" Luna said, "Yep, you're gonna need them." Stephany sat down on one of the grapes that she was standing on. It felt kind of squishy, like a waterbed underneath her body, underneath her feet, but it was firm enough, obviously, to stand on. It wasn't like a regular cloud where you would just fall through. It was quite solid, but squishy. Stephany pulled on the boots and stood back up. "Okay, what are we doing here?" she said. Luna said, "Well, you know that mood that you're in? The anger, the grumpiness." Stephany said, "Yeah." "This is the perfect place to get rid of it, to expel it out of your body, to make some good use of it, to help the grape people down below." Stephany said, "Grape people?" Luna said, "Yeah, right down there. You'll see them when we start doing what we're going to do." She pointed through the grapes as if Stephany should look down below. Down below, Stephany noticed a whole village with fields, fences, animals, houses, quite a few houses. Little houses, mind, not big houses. Stephany said, "Who were the grape people? Did they live there?" Luna said, "Yep, that's their village right down there. They're very interesting people, and they're going to be very happy about what you're going to do right now." Stephany said, "Okay, what are we doing?" Luna said, "You're stomping. You're going to stomp and jump and get rid of all of that anger. Walk around and stomp it out on all of these different grapes, and you watch what happens." Stephany actually liked the sound of that. It sounded like it would be very, very fulfilling to just stomp her body around and be angry for a minute and just expel it and get it out. Just bang it out. Stomp on the ground or stomp on whatever she needed to. Stomp, stomp, stomp was the feeling. She knew exactly what to do. She started doing it. Stomp, 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 as if she was some giant person in the clouds, stomping on them, making them rain. That's actually what she was doing. She was stomping on the grape clouds, and as she did, they squelched and pushed juice from the bottom of them out, down below, as if it was raining juice from the sky. The more she stomped, the more she heard in the background, "Yay! Yay! It's raining! It's raining!" She stopped for a moment and looked through the grapes and looked down at the village below. So many little people. Little people. They were quite small, kind of like Smurfs. So many little people were running out of their houses with buckets in their hands, running to catch the grape juice that was coming from the grape clouds in buckets. Luna said that this place, here in Moonbow Forest, specifically is called Concordia. It's a place where the tiny little people down below basically live off grape juice. They're the sweetest people ever. They have a sweet tooth. They love grape juice. That's basically all that they eat, grape juice. They drink grape juice. They survive off grape juice alone. The thing is, with the grape juice, it makes them so sweet, so happy, so joyful that it keeps them young forever. Stephany peered over again and noticed that Luna was right. All of the little people down below were quite childlike. They didn't look like adults, they looked like kids. They were all running around, giggling, laughing, collecting the grape juice, drinking it out of the buckets. Some of them were pouring it into bigger vessels to keep it stored. It was like they were experts at this and they knew exactly what they were doing, and they did it all the time, obviously. But Stephany was getting out all of her anger, and at the same time, she was making it rain. Grape juice. And the grape people were very, very happy. Then Stephany noticed one person that looked very, very old and that was a lot taller. She noticed because this person looked like they were out of place. Stephany said to Luna, "Who's that one right there?" Luna looked down to where Stephany was pointing. "Oh, that's Grumpy Groodle." "Grumpy who?" said Stephany. "Grumpy Groodle. You know, like Grumpy Noodle, but Grumpy Groodle. Well, that's what all the kids call him. Apparently he doesn't drink grape juice. Hence, he's old and very, very grumpy. Grumpy Groodle." "Grumpy Groodle? Well, wow. That's what happens here if you don't drink the juice?" Luna said, "Yep, that's what happens." "Well, what does Grumpy Groodle drink?" said Stephany. Luna said, "Oh, some horrible stuff. What is it called? Soda." Oh, we have soda," said Stephany. "You do?" said Luna. "Yes, we do. It's not really good for you on Earth either." "Well, it's definitely not good for you here. Look what happens." Grumpy Groodle had the saddest, grumpiest, most horriblest face ever. Not one single smidgen of a smile. And his teeth looked very, very yellow. Stephany could tell, even from up there in the clouds. It didn't look pleasant at all. Yuck, said Stephany. I wonder if soda does that to you over time on Earth. I think I'm going to stay away from soda. Luna said, yes, you'd be much better drinking grape juice. Stephany proceeded to stomp all over the green grape clouds, the purple grape clouds, and the red grape clouds. She did some seriously good stomping. And the little grape people down below were very, very pleased. The containers that they kept all the extra grape juice looked very full by the time Stephany had finished, so she stopped. Well done, said Luna. How do you feel? Stephany said, I actually feel great. I feel like I got rid of all of my anger. Luna said, yeah, sometimes that's all it takes. Just do something physical. Expel it out of your body. Perfect. All right, said Luna. It's time for you to get back on my back. Let's get you home. I don't suppose I could try the grape juice, could I? Said Stephany. Oh, said Luna. Yes, of course. Just bend down and have a suck. Stephany bent down on the floor and sucked at one of the grapes. It was very juicy, very, 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 very sweet. It was actually the sweetest grape juice that she'd ever tasted. It was delicioso. I can see why they like it, said Stephany. It's really good, and it does make you feel good. I feel very, very happy right now. Luna said, perfect. Come on, let's go. Stephany climbed back onto Luna, held onto her mane really, really tight, wrapped the other arm around her neck, and they started to fly in the sky. They flew through the other clouds, the regular clouds, for quite some time. And then Stephany found herself at home, on her bed, very sleepy and tired. She rolled over onto her side and cuddled into her pillow, closed her eyes, and fell fast asleep. The end.